Greetings and welcome back to another FFF discussion. We are looking at the Factorio Friday Facts number 398 about Fulgora. This is pretty exciting. This is where the devs really start to tell us about the new planets. And this is an entire FFF devoted in sort of novel-like format. Man, I would love to write for the Factorio devs. I write a lot of fiction books and things like that, and yeah, this is cool. Anyway, I enjoyed reading this, and I hope you'll enjoy me reading it to you, and also talking about what I think is really cool about this update here. There is one video with flashing lights, so if you have epilepsy, I will warn you before I play that video. But the rest of the videos are just fine. So. Oh, well, I hope they're just fine. There's not a warning on the other videos. Anyway, here we go. Welcome to Fulgora. You land on an unfamiliar planet, a lifeless and desolate place. The thin air is freezing cold, but bone dry. A distant sun twinkles in the dull purple of the sky. Wispy clouds race by as a gale whips up sand that grates against your armor. Look at these lightning storms. Isn't that great? As you look around, you'll find yourself in a desert with endlessly snaking dunes of dust-like sand. The dust almost seems to hover as though gravity were overwhelmed by static electricity. As you press forward, you pass peculiar pillars of fused sand and metal. The sand gives way to rock as you find yourself on the edge of a wind-swept plateau. All right, so we have a video here. Standing on the cliff edge, you see similar landforms in the distance. Flat tables of rock standing tall from the shifting, dark terrain below. Okay, we have a little bit of loudness here. A little bit loud. We have new vegetation. The sky dims, and in a flash, the thunder that was on the horizon only moments ago is upon you. Lightning pierces the sky and strikes your energy shield. It can't take more hits. Many strikes like this. Yeah, we're clearly getting new vegetation. We see some cliffs here. We also see, we're told later that this is pollution here. Okay, here was our flashing lights video, so anybody who is susceptible, do look away. All right, I'm going to read this. In the stormy night, you run to evade the lightning while looking for shelter. Suddenly, multiple bolts of lightning strike the same location nearby. Some unknown silhouette looms over you. Could it be some rock formation? Or perhaps another pillar of fused sand? No, this is nothing natural. This is alien. What is this alien structure? It's clearly ancient and beaten by the elements, but it does at least seem immune to the lightning. Deconstructing it gives some useful materials, but no more answers. Perhaps it would have been a more useful intact. Yeah, it's probably a lightning rod. I think it's a lightning rod, and we'll see some more of this in a bit. Spoiler alert. Okay, we have more good stuff to read. Let me just try to... I need to read it as well. Okay. Here we go. As day breaks, the sun glistens off the dark substance below the plateau's cliff. The surface seems to be dark, churning layer of oil mixed with sand. This is not a pristine new world after all. It is an already polluted one. You descend the plateau into the dark, shifting terrain. The disgusting tar-like mixture sticks to your feet. The oil is not so deep that you cannot walk through it, but the soft sand below forces you to keep moving. So this tells us that we probably are going to have movement slowdowns, kind of like we have now through regular sand in Factorio, or snow if you play alien biomes. So we're given clues about stuff. And look at this. This is our first look at something that is not entirely natural. You see the cliff is natural, and then there's this thing that looks very much like built. As you climb the next plateau, you find an ancient paved road that leads through another desert. The rubble of ancient walls protrudes from the sand in places, revealing a convoluted pattern of corridors and passages. As you travel further, some of the ruins show signs of ancient machinery poking through the sand. Okay, so again, we see a little bit of built stuff. We have these roads here. I love that we can find these ancient places, you know, remnants of another civilization. That's pretty cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's go. Let's do this one now. In the distance, you see some much larger structures in clusters. The strange rounded shapes of the ruined architecture makes them look like robed figures huddled together. The one road becomes a network of many roads, that each leading to towering alien buildings. Does that not look cool or what? That's neat. And look, here we get some more wall. Actual wall with structures like pipes sticking out, possible ventilation shafts or windows. I don't know if that's a door or not. It looks very weird. It looks like a pod or something on the side. And it doesn't really, like, doors don't usually protrude that much, but you never can tell. And there's another, like, pipe sticking out there. We see all kinds of, like, ruined machinery here. There's some pipes going there. And then if we go up a little bit, we see another one of these lightning rod-like structures and another dome just on the ground. We have some, like, looks like meteor impact, or this might be, you know, as they say, man-made or just constructed, maybe is a better way to say, because we don't know if humans lived here. But it does look like there are architectural features or archaeological features in the ground here where there might have been, this might have been a path or a garden or something surrounded by stones. It's pretty cool. I'm liking that the devs are so, they have such attention to detail that they're actually putting in kind of almost like archaeological features. I love archaeology, so I'm really into that. And it's very cool the way they're kind of like recreating a situation here where it looks like it isn't like, sorry, I got a tiny phone call in the middle of that. I don't even remember what I was saying. But yeah, I love the attention to detail here, and it's really, really cool. Are we going to get more? Oh yeah, we have more. Aha! I forgot that we have more. Huh. All right. Few of the buildings retain their roofs. Many of them have been much taller. Skyscrapers, maybe. Using one as a vantage point, countless more sites like this can be seen on the horizon. This was not just a mining town or an outpost city. This was a whole civilization. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh yeah, I remember what I was saying now. Yet all that moves over this grave landscape now is the sun, the sky, and the sand. And what I was saying, or thinking, was that these buildings are not just footprints in the ground. These are buildings. It's like people didn't leave that long ago. You know, they're still standing, unless they're just made out of like crazy materials. But these buildings are still standing, and a lot of it's not been totally weathered away. It might even be salvageable. I love that about this new area. I hope all the planets have things like this. Conclusion. Some of the sounds, decoratives, and structures are either placeholders or still need more work. The combination of the assets so far, despite being unfinished, gives this new planet a really distinct mood and atmosphere. Yeah, no joke. I love like the blowing sand and the lightning. It's pretty cool. Of course, it's not just the aesthetics that make Fulgora unique. We'll be back with more details about the mechanics and what you can do on Fulgora soon. As always, shock us with your thoughts in the usual places. Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's a great addition, and I'm so excited to like see the different planets we're going to visit in the expansion. And people have asked me, are you going to play it, KOS? Of course I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it as soon as I can get my hands on it. Oh my God, this is so exciting. I love Factorio. It is my favorite game of all time, and I've been playing games for decades. I have seen them all come and go. And Factorio, I don't think I've ever played a game that many years. I've played it continuously for about 7 years. Since it came on Steam, I've played it continuously. And I've had series almost 100% of that time. I mean, there have been a few times where I've been really busy IRL or, you know, moving and whatnot, where I had a little bit of break in episodes. But I have the most episodes on my channel are Factorio because I love the game. And of course I'm going to play it. And I'm so excited about it. I'm really eager to look forward to what's coming and all of that stuff. So anyway, that's all I have for today. I got to get going. I got a appointment soon. So take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.